Yo, hey everybody. Clean my desk, polish it up a little bit, and finally can do this video, which I kind of was thinking about for the past couple of months. A while back, Ramsey of said channel named Ramsey mentioned this Dior, it's DHP, in one of his videos. It's right when his channel first started, I think, which is not long ago, and it's a great one. Put everything aside and just sit there and pick and choose and learn. But he referred to this as a bro fragrance, a quote-unquote bro fragrance. It has become. And I was initially taken aback by it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, huh? All right. Little trigger, but sit back in your chair and then kind of think about it. And I definitely know where he's coming from and agree with what he said, coming from his point of view, as it within the kind of snob fragrance community, you know, amongst YouTube and online. This was so good and touted amongst guys that it became cliche. It became cliche. So therefore, in his eyes, which is more forward-looking than mine, it became a bro fragrance. And that's what I'm going to talk about. What a bro fragrance is, and I'll show you mine, and you know, you let me know some of that you have, or some that I don't mention in here, that are bro fragrances, such as the king of bro fragrances that transcends all lines of fragrance community, whether it's the cologne guy at the gym and he doesn't even know the Fragcom on YouTube. He has a Ventus even years ago, 10 years ago, or now, whether it's a great formulation or a shite one, which is now. Aventus, the angel that has fallen from grace straight down to the depths, because it's I don't think it's worth getting right now, but that's the ultimate. I'm only mentioning that because I don't have Aventus. I never had a bottle of it. I wish I did back when I started 6-7 years ago. I would have grabbed one now, but I like it. I think it's great. It's just not me. By the way, I'm in this. It's not a bro fragrance today. Actually, it's a gal fragrance. Joyzy, as in the shore. Get past that strong lavender in the beginning and the dry down. Nice Chanel. I don't have a bottle of it. But anyway, Dior Homme Parfum, probably right at a bro fragrance, just like Aventus, the epitome of. Now, just to clear, what I'm not going to talk about here is like early Fragcom, the majority of Fragcom, and the cologne boy with his huge collection. And I'm not putting it down. Jeremy wasn't the first to bring out and hype monsters, some of these, to instant bro status, such as Sauvage and some Lamals and you know, La Nuit. These are all bro fragrances and they're great. This is DHI. Is that a bro fragrance? I think it became one. Now, yeah, it still is. But I'm going to talk about just DHP and the group thereof in the kind of the high perfumery. The only reason why I say that is most people don't have this fragrance, especially in America. Even in Europe, it's, you know, people don't have this that are perfume lovers. It's hard to get. You got to get it. And I mean, you got to look for it. Hard to find is DHP. But as hard to find as it is, and as little bottles there are of this in the world, it's a bro fragrance, okay? It's become cliche. You can't knock it. You can't shoot it down. You gotta like it if you are said connoisseur of fragrances. You know what I mean, all right? There's some Cologne Guide bro fragrances. You know, Armani, obvious. But in our case, we're gonna talk about frag head niche snob bro fragrances, and the ones in my collection. So I gathered a bunch. In my basket. And I'll just bring them out. First off, this is a bro fragrance. Okay? In any circle you run in the fragrance community, it's Layton. That's the only PDM I have. See, this goes all along the lines of the Sauvage, which I love. Then it kind of morphed into like do everything kind. I don't think I'll get too much blowback from me saying this, but PDM is definitely, I think it's a bro house. I think let me know if you agree with me. It's a bro factory, is PDM. Yeah, but I am not an authority on PDM. I know Herod, Pegasus, there's the originals, and I have never even sniffed the latest ones. But I'm just making conjecture and saying maybe PDM is a bro factory. What do you think? You know? Another question I want to pose to you guys as I go along here, and I don't have the answer. What's the equivalent word or nomenclature for the girls? A bro frag, you know, on the girl side, whether it's, you know, flower bomb or the girl PDM. Which one is that one called? I forgot it. Of course, doing the video, I can't think of it right now. But please write that down below if you can think of a word that is a female bro frag, that kind of thing. Along with PDM, Parfums de Marly, a complete bro house and a great house, I would say, is Tom Ford. I mean, that has so many bro frags in there, like Tuscan Leather, right? Just a darling. Whether it was 10 years ago and it was a bro, still is. I mean, you want to get a good quality bottle as you can, you know. And it's equivalent now, ombre leather, right? Or ombro leather. Yeah, Tom Ford. Definitely, if you want to be a frag head or a cologne bro, you got to have some Tom Ford in your collection. This is easy, right? This has always been and always will be a bro fragrance from Dior, and that's Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I got this out to represent the whole house. Amen, just the original Amen. This is pure malt, but you're not going to get any flack from anyone. You're going to be on top if you have a nice bottle of one of these, and you're going to be considered a high bro guy. Is having a Thierry Mugler. Amen. So all of them, but mainly the original and maybe pure malt, pure van. Here's a question. In the niche snobbery community, is Chergui a bro frag? Right? For the ladies and guys. I think that's a valid question. Is Chergui a bro frag? And what would Ramsey, I didn't invent this term, what would Ramsey think of that, Chergui? It's gotten the hype, it's got the reputation, it's an awesome fragrance. It's not straightforward and easy to wear. It's kind of weird. Maybe the whole house is, but this might constitute one. Chanel doesn't have that many, especially in the Here's a question mark. I don't know. This is a new one, 2021 and 2. Is Layton a bro fragrance? A perfume? Let me know. I'd say more guys, or I don't know what guys or girls throughout the whole world who's rocking this right now. That's just like data that's just not out yet. But this is a question mark. Is the Lion a bro fragrance? All right. Staying with Chanel, this one, I'm gonna just go out on a small limb and say it definitely is. Coromandel. It's a must-have. It's got an impeccable reputation, right? Guys and girls. Subjectively and objectively, it smells great. But so cliche, if you go to Chanel, this name's going to come out, especially with collectors, connoisseurs, high nose perfume, from hacks like me all the way to, like, you know, perfume writers, reviewers, book writers. Coromandel is an awesome fragrance, and I wonder if that gets into the category. So here's a house that it does not escape the bro fragrance discussion, and that's Malt. That's Malt, right? And the ones I'm talking about, I don't have the full bottles, are Musc, Ravageur, and Portrait of a Lady. These definitely can be this definitely is Musc Ravageur, right? So you got high status from years ago, a decade ago, when you have this. I don't know when this came out. And same with POAL, all right? And from both sides of the coin, man or woman. It's also a girl bro, but mainly for a guy. You gotta have these, but has the reputation increased and exceeded its genuineness or its worth? Tom Ford again. Bro de Jour. What do you think? Got hype. The hype is worn down though. But if you're a collector of designers or niche, this is going to come up, and as well. So is the Tom Ford here. Put my bro basket back down here, and I'm going to go to a unique one now. Right? What's that? That's MFK, right? Excuse me. BR 540. You know why that one's unique? Baccarat Bro 540. Coming from both sides. It's the king and queen, I think, of this subject. It's like, what's it called? Unisex? So, what do you call that? A unibro or something. Think of a better name. With gals and guys, that was a must-try, a must-have, high prestige. And I bet if you asked Ramsey right now, he'd say, shit, yeah, Bro 540 by MFK is definitely a bro frag. Enjoy some of my ginger ale here. What do you think about that one? I think so, definitely. It's got all of the characteristics. It was kind of unique. It's niche. It's expensive, so you know not many people can have this. be lucky enough to have this. You have to save your allowance. And something like this is like a Ventus, transcends all other lines. Even regular people on vacation or out to dinner in Manhattan or any city, you'll smell this, and they have no idea what the Fragcom is. They have no idea, but they know of Baccarat Rouge 540 because they were recommended it by the sales associate. So MFK, not safe from the bro accusation. I tell you one house, Guerlain, cannot be accused too much of being a bro frag house at all. One that is totally safe, in my opinion, and I thought about it, is Hermes. There's not a bro frag in that whole lineup. All right, and think about the girl side. All right, the Daisy Bro side is, Hermes is really kind of unique that way. Exclusive designer, but not over the top. It's just very high class, kind of upper wealth people, and with a discernible designer taste. But if anything, I would say Vetiver in the fragrance community might be a bro frag. Go ahead, make fun of this, and you'll get some blowback. Okay, this is a no-brainer. Even people that don't have it, or they know, oh yeah, Vetiver's great. And I'm a non-Vetiver lover in terms of the note. I like it, but I agree that this has the status of just recently, or in the last 2, 3 to 4 years, gotten bro status. If anything, would be from the beginning, even before we, from the beginning of Fragcom, this was a bro fragrance from the hype. And I'm talking about the extreme version with the black sides, this not the ADT, but this bottle in the extreme, that was hyped, and definitely became a bro fragrance, which was Lidge. This is just Lanstant. And I think this has bro status, definitely, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about Guerlain specifically. I don't think it has too many bro, but like in the beginning of the vid, I mean, Dior's up there. I don't think nothing beats this. What started the whole is DHP. Fahrenheit is, you don't even have to mention it. I mean, just say Fahrenheit. You're not going to get any criticism. The people are going to just say, man and woman, oh yeah, that's great. DR 540 definitely. Coromandel. There's a Chanel bro. And in terms of obnoxiousness or whatever, the poster boy, it might be a Ventus and it might be Layton for a bro frag guy with sunglasses, a nice car, and a nice oily haircut. So, let me know what you think. That was my bro frag presentation. When I think about Frederick Malt, they're such a quality house. And now I don't know that firsthand, but I've smelled a bunch of them in testers and stuff, but I don't own them much. But their bro status in terms of nothing can touch you if you have that. So for instance, here's an example of a perfume that less people have in the entire world than any others, but the high nose niche snob community knows of it. All of them are the expensive malls. A couple of them in the Gems or Desert collection is I'll just say 2 of them, the Moon and the Night. I've never smelled either of them. hardly anyone in the world has them, right? Because they're up there, then they're not available. But they have rocketed to this stardom in the frag com, almost to the point where they're bro frags and people don't even have them. And that's maybe from our immediate community, places where I hang out, my friends. And just a handful of people that know their stuff and then just put this certain fragrances on a pedestal. And so that would be like the ultimate right there. They're super niche, super expensive and exclusive. No one has them, but yet they're bro frags, like the moon and the night. And maybe they're harsh and really tough to take. Who knows, the night. But there's another tidbit to think about. So I'm glad I got this done. And that's what I get ideas from watching other people and thinking, and I take my time and I enjoy, relax, and I think of things. But that's a good subject, all right? Is it or is it not a bro frag? So here on in, maybe that'll be on your mind as you're surfing and looking at your next selection. So let me know if, what you think of my points here. I went over a lot. Obviously, I don't have a big collection. Let me know the ones that I missed, right? Let me know if there's another example higher than Aventus. So, and the ones that you have that are bro fragrances. Obviously, it's not a put down. You gotta have some fragrances that a lot of other people have because they're inherently good. So, with that, I'll check you later, and I'll say hi to you in the interwebs out there, and you know where I hang out. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.